We gotta stand patient and confidently. Let's talk about it. Romans chapter 8, verse 25 says, "But if we look forward to something we don't yet have, we must wait patiently and confidently." When we go into prayer and we ask God for the things that we want or the things that we need or the things to help us with, we gotta stand confidently and be patient and knowing it's gonna happen. We can't have no doubt in our mind. The enemy's gonna try to put doubt in our mind and make us think that the things that we're asking for are not gonna happen, or there's gonna be other thoughts where it's just like negative and we're just gonna wanna give up. But we got to put on the full armor of God, stand firm and confidently, and know that God's going to provide every time. And we got to remember it's God's timing, not our timing. We tend to want things when we want them, but God's timing is always perfect. Think about it like this. We go to a restaurant, right? And we're so hungry. And we want the food right then and there. But the food is still frozen. And we don't care. It's just we want the food now. But the place is telling us, like, you're going to have to wait a little bit so we could cook it. And often during this time frame, we're like, oh my goodness. Or we could be like, oh, I don't want it anymore. But remember this. If we got it frozen, how fulfilled would we be? This is a representation of our timing. Versus when the restaurant cooks it and we have to wait a little longer, it comes out 10 times better than what we would have had if we would have settled for it being frozen. So sometimes it takes a little bit more time, a little bit more patience, a little more confidence. Then we will see that the things that we want for ourselves are so little compared to the things that God has for us. And once we realize this and we actually take the time to be patient and wait confidently and knowing that God's going to provide, then every time we ask God for something, although it may take a little bit of time, but it's going to be 10 times more than you imagined it. So next time we go into prayer and we ask God for things, we got to stand confident in knowing that he's going to provide for us. No matter what anybody says, no matter what the enemy says, no matter what, God's going to make a way for us. We just have to be patient, stand confidently in knowing that he's going to provide. But God loves y'all. I love y'all. Have a blessed day.